Well, hello. Here we are again. Another geometry lesson right here in your own room of your own home. So today we're going to be learning lesson 8.1. We're done with proofs, at least the online kind. Maybe we'll do some someday when we get together again. But I bet you hope we don't. Anyway, here's number one of the warm-up. It says, the figure below is made of a square and an equilateral triangle. Find the perimeter of the figure if VE equals 6. So, I am going to write on this. You better get ready, because you should write too, if you can, even if it's just in a notebook. So, VE equals 6. All right, look, I even have a little thing to write with now. Aren't I fancy? Okay, it says, oh, it's an equilateral triangle. Well, that means all of these are 6. And it also says that it's a square, which means all the sides are the same length. So if this side, if IE is 6, they're all 6. So the perimeter of this would be 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That is 6 times 4. That is 24 inches. 2 little apostrophes means inches. How smart am I? Okay, it says, given the circle with center B and squares AB, DC, and CD, FE, if the diameter of the circle is 10, what is the perimeter of rectangle ABFE? Diameter is the entire way across the circle. So if the diameter is 10, the radius is 5, half of that. And then it says these are squares, so that means all of these are 5. And since CD is 5, all of these are 5. So what's the perimeter of the rectangle? Would be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. That is 5 times 6. That is 30. 30 centimeters. Make sure to get that unit. G-unit! Is that even a... You guys probably don't even know who G-unit is. That's how old I am. Anyway, 8.1, perimeter. That's what we're learning with the essential question of the day. How is the perimeter of an object calculated? I'm going to let that up to the class right now. Take a pause right here. Oh, that's right. You add up all the sides. So, right, the perimeter of a polygon is the sum, that means adding, of the lengths of its sides. Write that down. All right, then it gives 2 shapes to practice finding the perimeter of. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 7 is 19. No unit is given. Technically, we can't do the next one because it never actually tells us that that is a rectangle. It appears to be a rectangle, but we really don't know. So really, we can't do it. But if we do assume that it is a rectangle, then we know that the opposite sides have the same length. And so 12 plus 12 is 24, plus 18 is 42. See that mental math? Dang. You could probably do it quicker than me, honestly. 42 centimeters. Okay, example 1. It says, write a formula for the perimeter of each of the following shapes. Part A rhombus with side length S. Rhombuses, if you recall, are shapes in which all 4 sides have the same length. So if one of the sides is S, all 4 of the sides is S, which makes the perimeter of the shape 4 times S, or 4S. Part B, a parallelogram with side lengths A and B. Okay, well, since parallelograms have opposite sides equal, this would also be A and this would also be B. BB. So that's 2a's plus 2b. There's the answer, 2a plus 2b. The perimeter of a regular hexagon with side length s. Regular means that the sides are all the same length, as well as the angles all having the same measure. So the sides are all the same length. Hexagons have 6 sides, so this would be 6s. And it says the perimeter of a regular n-gon with side length s. So it would have n sides. All n sides have a length of s. That would be ns. Okay, it says the perimeter of a regular heptagon, that's 7 sides, is 42. What is the length of one side? So 7 sides, all the same length, because it's regular, add up to 42. So what we would have to do is divide the total, 42, divide that by the 7 sides to get the length of each side. So that is 6. There you go. Okay, example 5. Each side is 6 centimeters. Example 5. A rectangular basketball court has a perimeter. I'm going to draw a picture of this. It has a perimeter of 232 feet. The length of the court is 32 feet greater than the width. Let's call the width W. And let's call the length W plus 32. It's asking what is the width of the basketball court. So if it's a rectangle, this is also W, and this is also W plus 32. So if we add up all of those, that's 4 W's. See? If we add up all 4 sides, there's 4 W's there. And then there's a 32 here and a 32 here. That makes a total of 64. So 4W plus 64 equals 232. Now let's solve that out. Subtract 64 from both sides, just in case you forget algebra. And you're going to get, what is that, 168. Is that right? Pretty dang sure. Divide by 4 on both sides. Oh, look, it's even basketball season. Too bad you guys are quarantined. Actually, you're done being quarantined, aren't you? The girls' basketball. Anyway, 42 feet. That's your answer. W equals 42 feet. 42 feet. 168 divided by 4 is 42. Okay, here we go. Below are 3 perimeters. Oh, wait, maybe you're not done being quarantined. Maybe you are still quarantined. Anyway, below are 3 perimeters. Draw 3 shapes with these as perimeters. Now, there are more than the answers I'm going to give you. There's more than just these answers. There's many different answers. But for 2a plus 2b, I'm just going to draw like a parallelogram that has 2 sides with length A, 2 sides with length B. You could also draw a rectangle. You could draw, I don't know. You could draw, there's actually infinitely many answers here. Okay. Number 2, it wants a shape with a perimeter of 3b. So I'll draw an equilateral triangle with all 3 sides length b. Now this one's the one that people always get stuck on. But it's quite simple, you see. If you draw a rectangle where one side is half A and the other side is half B, well, then you've done it. That's normally the team huddle. That's anticlimactic without sending people to the board and stuff. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Number 6, a regular 12-gon in which S is the length of each side. Oh, find the perimeter. Oh, 12 sides. S is the length of each side. That'd be 12S, yo. Ayo. A regular pentagon in which the sides measure 15 yards each. 5 sides, 15 yards each. That's 15 times 5. Mental math time. Pretty dang sure it's, is that? Let's see, it'd be 75. 75 yards. And then is the quiz. So there you have it. Hope you enjoy. This was a short one. Wow. Huh. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great virtual day. Bye.